It takes the typical YouTube content creator at least 2 days to finish creating one single video. From researching the content idea to researching keywords, shooting the actual video, editing it, and then uploading it. The hardest part is usually the shooting process. Sometimes you'd have to take one line repeatedly until you get the exact thing that you're trying to communicate. And the editing part, where you have to cut and join and clip all the mistakes so that you can come up with one cohesive video. But then the process becomes easier and fun when you have mastered it. But with AI automation, everything becomes simple. And in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how young people like yourself are making a lot of money in the online space using AI to create and automate content without ever needing to show your face. If this sounds like something you're interested in, please go to the comment section and type AI automation and let's get straight into it. And if you're just coming across this video on YouTube for the first time, hi there, my name is Mary Adele, and on this channel we talk about how to make money online and also a whole lot on sales, marketing, and advertising. Please do well to hit on the subscribe button and also like this video and engage in the comment section if you find anything worth commenting, and let's get straight into it. Now, starting a Faceless YouTube channel or AI YouTube automation is for anybody who wants to make an extra income on the side. Say you have something else doing and you just want to complement it. However, you must be able to commit good amount of time to making it work, because in as much as it is AI and it is automated, there is still work to be done, and that is what we're going to be exploring in this tutorial. Now, this tutorial is a step-by-step walkthrough of everything you need to know from creating your channel to uploading your first video. But before we go into the steps, let us talk about the tools that you actually need to get started with your channel. Some of the tools in no particular order are ChatGPT for scripting and narration, 11 Labs for generating audio, CapCut for editing, Nano Banana for creating consistent images, View 3 for animating your videos, and also HeyGen for animating your videos. Now let's go to step 1. Step 1 is not creating your YouTube channel, because it's very easy, right? The first step is actually determining what niche your YouTube channel is going to be focused on. This is very important because this is what is going to determine how much you earn, how much viewers you get, and how fast you get monetized. Now, some high RPM niche categories include health and fitness, tech and software, business and finance, real estate, with an average RPM of around $8 to $40. While other niche categories like entertainment, gaming, comedy and skits have a lower RPM of around $1 to $8. Now, an RPM simply means how much YouTube pays a content creator per each 1,000 views. Now, there are different things that also affect how much you earn and how much views you get aside from your niche, such as the location of your viewers, also how much interest people have in such content. And that is why you would find that even though entertainment and gossip content have lower RPM, they are the ones that are really dominating on YouTube. Now, the second step is creating your YouTube channel. Now that you know what your niche is going to be all about, the next thing is to create your YouTube channel, give it a suitable name, and then optimize your bio and create a cover.
So the next step is to create ad content. And for faceless content, there are actually 2 ways that you might go about it. So you can either use an AI presenter, or you can use like visual representation for each of your scenes. Now, let's say that we want to start with the latter, which is we want to use visual representation for each of our scenes. Of course, the first thing we're going to do is to do our research, right? So let's say, for instance, that I create content on financial tips, like how to manage your money and how to invest and all of that. What I'm first of all going to do is I'm going to go to YouTube and I'm going to search for how to manage your finances in 2026. Now, the thing is that doing this is going to help me see what people are actually, searching for, when it comes to managing your money or managing your finances, right? So doing this is now going to help me have an idea, a better idea of how to, structure my content that will, fit into the questions that people are asking at this time, right? Now, there are other, research tools that you can also use that are very helpful to, help you understand the trends when it comes to your niche. And one of them is Google Trends. Then we also have Keyword Everywhere. So it's like a Chrome extension that you can use, right? And then we also have vidIQ. We have TubeBuddy and similar tools. While some of them are free, some of them are paid, and then even the paid ones have free versions that you can just test, right? So when you get to a certain point, in your YouTube journey, and you know that this is going to be, a good business for you that you want to focus on, you can now start investing money in research tools. So you can either use this YouTube search query, or you can even use Google search query as well. All right. So let's say, for instance, I'm going to search how to manage your finances. So let's say, for instance, we want to manage how to manage your finances as a couple. So it shows that people are actually searching for this. Then you can now go on to research more on it. Let's say, for instance, we now want to go with this topic, right? That is how to manage your finances as a couple. So I'm going to read through it, digest the information, and I'm going to type this prompt or something related, and I'm going to say, I will be creating a YouTube video around how couples can manage their finances. Please write a simple script for me and also create scene by scene prompts or visual ideas. Right now, after the script has been generated, we now need to get the visuals that is going to represent, each scene of that script. Okay. And to do this, to create our scenes or to create our visuals, we can either use any AI tool that can actually, generate videos. That's like text to video generators or image to video generators, or we can use Canva to get our relevant visuals that can support each scene. Let's say, for instance, we want to use a text to video or an image to video tool. One of the ones that would come highly recommended is Google's View 3, because it can create really realistic visuals. All right. And to create those visuals, what I usually do is I'll first of all create the still images using Nano Banana. So Nano Banana is an AI tool by Google that you can use to create really realistic images and also achieve consistency. All right. So after your script has been generated for you, the next thing you want to do is to go through it extensively to be sure that it aligns with what you already know and that everything that has been stated is actually valid or is the truth. Because the truth is that ChatGPT can actually make mistakes, right? Because remember that this is going to go out and people are going to watch and people are going to take your word for it. So if they are not going to get the results, or if it's not going to be valid points, I mean, it's to come back to hurt your channel in a way, right? So after reading through it, of course, ChatGPT has also provided the visuals for you. So all you need to do is to look through them also and ensure that the visuals are, good representation of each of your scenes, right? So this is the intro visual, all right? And it says a modern couple sitting on the couch, neutral expressions, soft lighting, minimal, and all of that. So we're going to be using View 3 to get our visuals. But then if you also want to achieve consistency across every of your scene, you might want to use Nano Banana. So Nano Banana can help you generate consistent images that you can now animate with View 3. But honestly, that's not going to be conversation for today. So once inside of Flow, I'm just going to go to Create with Flow. And I'm going to sign into my account. Now, one of the things you can also do to ensure that you get a very strong prompt, for this AI tool is that you can also ask ChatGPT to generate a very detailed prompt that you can use, right? Because this prompt that it has generated for us now is very, very, simple, and we may not get the best of results, right? So let me paste it again and you're going to see. So a modern couple sitting on the couch, neutral expression, soft lighting, minimal living room. Okay, cinematic style. Well, let's use and see what this tool is going to generate for us. So what we want is text to video, right? So the aspect ratio is set for YouTube, right? I'm going to click on the generate button and we're going to wait for this to generate. Now let's watch what has been generated. Now you can see that this is actually cool, but then because we did not give it specifics, it went on to generate what it likes, right? It generated a video of an Asian couple, which in my own case may not be exactly what I want. So you have to ensure that if you're going to be doing this, you have to ensure that you tell ChatGPT to give you detailed prompts that you can use. All right. So this first scene is going to fit perfectly with what we want to, say in our intro. All right. And that's how you're going to go on and on to generate your scenes. All right. Now, remember that there is not going to be voiceover on these clips. So you have to, generate voiceover. So it's either you are the narrator or you use an AI text-to-speech generator like 11 Labs. So 11 Labs also have a free version and a paid version. So you can just go on to sign up. So all you simply need to do after you sign up is to go to their text-to-speech generator and then type in your script, and then it will go on to generate the voice for you. So afterwards, you can now download it and download all your clips, take them to CapCut, and then string them together to create one cohesive video. All right. Now, the next part is where I show you how to use an AI presenter in case you don't want to use clips. All right, so for your Faceless YouTube channel. And in this case, we're going to be using Nano Banana to generate our avatar or presenter. And then we're going to be using HeyGen to animate the character and also get it to speak or voice our script. So to generate our AI presenter, I'm also going to ask ChatGPT to generate a prompt for us. So I'll say, I would like to use an AI presenter. Please generate a prompt to create a young, friendly looking female YouTuber in a YouTube studio background. I will be using Nano Banana to create the image. Then I'll copy the prompt and I'm going to paste it inside of Nano Banana. Now, don't forget to always read through the prompts so that you can be sure it is exactly what you want that it has generated. This is actually cool. I can conveniently use this AI presenter across all my content on my YouTube channel. So the next thing I'm going to do after the image has been generated is to take it inside of HeyGen. So there are several other AI tools that can actually help you generate your videos. And Veo3 can actually do that. But the thing with Veo3 is it can only generate 10 or 8 seconds long video. And our video is way longer than that. And that's why we're using HeyGen. You can get a link to sign up in the description of this video. So this is how HeyGen looks like on a laptop screen. So once you're registered and you're here, very simply click on create and it's going to take you inside of the create studio. All right, so here we are inside of the creation studio, and what you're going to do next is to upload your avatar. So because I already have some avatars, it's going to display it here, but all you need to do is to click on scene. All right, or however the interface is going to be on mobile in case you're using a mobile phone, but just click on scene and it's going to open up here for you to be able to. Now, if you are seeing like a default avatar here, you can actually simply click on this replace avatar button right here and then be able to upload or create a new avatar. So doing that is very simple. If you're on the free plan, there is actually a limit to the number of avatars you can upload, but you can click on start from photo and then you're going to be able to upload the avatar that you have generated. So once you finish uploading your avatar, it's going to ask you some questions. You just follow the on-screen instruction. And once you're back of the creation studio, the next thing you're going to do is to select your avatar voice. So you want to ensure that you choose a voice that is going to be consistent across all your content on YouTube, right? Once you select a voice, just go on to paste your script here, the script that ChatGPT has generated for you, of course. So paste it in here and then click on generate right here. It's going to go on to generate your video. And then if you want to put any finishing touches to it inside of CapCut, you can now do that as well after you have, downloaded it and taken it to CapCut, of course. All right, so that's how to basically create your Faceless YouTube channel content. Either you want to use visuals only or you want to use an AI presenter. Now, I hope that you've gained immense value from watching this tutorial. Please do not forget to subscribe to this channel or go to the comment section if you have something or a question that you'd want me to answer. Type in the comment section and I'll be there to answer each and every one of them. And this is where I'm going to be drawing the curtain on this tutorial. Thank you very much and I'll see you in the next one.